Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutations out there to you brothers out there, the hopeful elect pushing the truth. And this morning I came across an article on WashingtonPost.com. I'm gonna read the title. It says, "U.S. owes black people reparations for a history of racial terrorism," says UN panel. Talk about, slavery, and everything that's going on now. You so-called blacks, you the tribe of Judah, but when I, read about this and it says blacks, I think, all you tribes, need, they say need reparation. You know what I'm saying? Let me read down. The history of slavery in the United States justifies reparations for African Americans, argues a recent report by a UN affiliated group based in Geneva. This conclusion was part of a study by the United Nations Working Group of Experts on People of African Descent, a body that reports to the International Organization's High Commissioner on Human Rights. Well, just to get into the topic of it. But yeah, man, African descent, as we all know, we're not African. Africans are Hamites, okay? But they say we're from Africa because during our, I believe, Roman persecution, we flooded into Africa, all right? But we're not African. But basically, there is no reparations that the so-called white man can pay us. Who, the white man, you so-called white people are Edomites. There is no reparation that you can pay us. Okay, the things that were done to us in slavery was brutal, man. The worst slavery, man. The worst slavery. So-called white man is excellent in his wickedness, so he did a lot of wicked things. I don't know if you brothers ever heard of buck breaking. When you brothers get the chance, look up buck breaking and what occurred with buck breaking. All right, it was just brutal. All right. Well, I'm gonna get a quick scripture. Okay, this is Revelations 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Who led us into captivity? Who has us in captivity right now? The so-called white man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right, the sword was Esau's blessing, and he's killing Jake with the sword right now. Every other week there's a so-called there's a Jake getting shot down, man. Every other week there's a Jake getting shot down. So he's going to pay for this, man. So we don't want reparations, man. What we want to do is we want to put you Edomites in captivity, man, and we want to put you through hardcore slavery. We don't want your money. We don't want your paper, man. We want gold, and we want the power seat. We want the power seat, man. You know what I'm saying? The elect, we want the power seat because a 2/3 will take a couple $1 million and shut up. That's not what we want. We tired of being slaves, and we tired of living in this wicked kingdom. This kingdom is growing more wicked by the second. We want the power seat, and we want Babylon destroyed. There is no reparations. We don't want no reparations from you Edomites. All right. But with that, I'm saying shalom.